buckle up, because in this video, I got 5 tips for you to help you become the superhero of your fat loss journey. So tip number 1 is to start tracking your daily calorie and macro intake. You see, the biggest mistake that I see people make is not understanding the importance of tracking your calorie intake. And the thing is, okay, there's 3,500 calories in a pound. And basic math says if you want to lose weight, you need to eat less than that to be able to actually lose weight. So if you have no idea how much you're eating every single day, how do you know if you're eating in a deficit or not? You see, because the thing is that losing weight is actually pretty easy. It's all about math. Your body has a daily maintenance calorie. In other words, the amount of calories that you have to eat just to survive every single day without gaining weight or losing weight. Well, if you want to lose weight, well, obviously you need to create a small deficit to actually start losing weight week after week. Well, if you don't track the calories that you're eating and you don't have any idea how many calories you're eating, how on earth do you know if you're actually eating the right amount of calories to lose weight? If you're really serious about losing weight and you've really been stuck in the last few months and you haven't been able to just lose those last few pounds, it's most likely because you're eating way past your maintenance, or at the very best, you're eating at maintenance and you're not causing a deficit, which is not allowing you to lose that weight. Now, tracking your calories is not as complicated as a lot of people think it is. You see, there's pretty much free apps that makes counting and tracking your calories extremely easy. So easy that a freaking 2-year-old can do it. There's tons of apps out there. For example, when I first started my journey, there was an app called Lose It. Lose It literally was a free app, and it allowed you to, 1, count your daily calories, count your macros, as in your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. It lets you adjust for how much water you're drinking, how much calories you're burning with your training, and all of this was a free app. And there are tons of apps like this out there. All you have to do is get whatever you're eating, and you're just gonna type in what it is and the portion. Let's say you're eating, I don't know, chicken and broccoli because you're into that hardcore diet food, right? Well, you're simply gonna add in chicken, the amount of chicken that you're eating, and the amount of broccoli, rice, or whatever you're eating. And that app automatically is gonna tell you how many calories you're eating, how many macros is gonna break it down for you, and it's even gonna tell you if you're under or over your calorie budget and by how much. It doesn't get easier than this. I don't know why people don't do this. Now, the thing is that while finding your maintenance calorie might be a little bit of a touch and go endeavor because you might have to adjust daily until you find your true maintenance calories, but a simple way to figure this out initially is take your current weight and multiply that by 15. For example, I'm 180 pounds, so if you multiply that by 15, a basic formula will tell you that my maintenance calorie is around 2,700 calories per day, or 2,700 calories daily. If you want to lose weight, what you want to do is create a slight deficit, meaning you can cut from 250 to about 500 or 600 calories a day and safely start to lose weight every single day. With this pace, you'll be losing roughly about a pound to 1.25 pounds per week, which is an excellent pace of progress, without risking losing any muscle mass that you currently have, and without losing any energy, or without actually becoming a smaller, unattractive version of yourself that just looks like you were sick for the last 16 weeks. Now, what I recommend here is go ahead and start with that basic formula that I gave you and see how it goes for the first few weeks. See how your body actually responds, if you're actually maintaining your weight or gaining or losing any weight, and adjust accordingly. If you see that you're gaining weight from that maintenance, that means that that's not your true maintenance. You're still at a surplus. Adjust that until you find your true maintenance, and then from there, apply your desired deficit. Tip number 2, make smarter choices with your food. Now, does that mean only drink water, eat chicken, rice, and broccoli, and pretty much protein bars? Heck no. But if you are struggling to lose weight and you're struggling to cut back calories, there are some smarter choices that are actually pretty obvious. For example, let's say you like to drink soda. Well, drink diet soda. Another example, even though you really don't have to have these, having protein bars or healthy snacks is an excellent way to help you keep your calorie goals and actually help you keep within your macro goals. And this goes double for anyone who's actually like on the road for a very long time or works very long hours and you really can't get your meals in, or the options that you have available to you are not really on the healthy side. Well, Just grab out a handy dandy protein bar or a healthy snack and you're good to go. However, if you are gonna get a protein bar or anything healthy or labeled healthy, just make sure that it's actually healthy. A lot of times there are a lot of things that are marketed as healthy, and when you look at the macros and the nutritional value, it's yeah, it's not healthy. Speaking of which, mealtime. If your goals are to lose weight, ideally, you want to be eating at least 1 gram of protein per body weight that you currently are right now. That's going to help you, one, rev up your metabolism to help you burn more calories throughout the day, help you be more filled throughout the day, because protein alongside veggies and other low carb options are actually very filling, meaning that it's going to curb your hunger for a lot longer than other options out there that may be a little bit higher in fats and higher in carbs. Also, having an adequate protein intake is going to help you build lean muscle mass, which in turn is going to increase your metabolic rate, or in other words, it's going to help you burn even more calories throughout the day, because the more lean muscle mass that you have on your body, the more calories that you burn naturally. And this goes for both males and females. All the tips that I'm talking about in this video is applied for both males and females. Not only does eating an adequate amount of protein help you build that lean muscle mass that's going to give you that nice defined and ripped look, it actually helps you preserve the muscle mass that you have. Every time you cut calories, you run the risk of actually losing the muscle mass that you have. So if you eat an adequate amount of protein, you actually preserve as much mass as possible, and you get that nice beach body with those abs that everybody really wants for the summer. Now for tip number 3, that's going to be implement resistance training. In other words, lift some weights. See, for some reason, I know that a lot of people, when they want to lose weight, they focus more on the cardio side, but honestly, if you really want to see significant results and actually transform your body and lose the most amount of fat possible, you need to add in resistance training as well into your regimen. Training with weights is going to help you, one, obviously burn more calories, not only while you're training, but also while you're at rest, as your body needs to burn more calories to recover from what you just did to it. It's going to help you build lean muscle mass, which again, like I just mentioned, looks really nice and actually helps you burn more calories. So it makes losing fat even easier and easier and easier. This is like going back to your finance class whenever they talk about compound interest. Well, in this case, it actually is a little bit more aggressive, because the amount of weight that you actually start losing with the more lean mass that you add is actually exponential. It's actually really, really significant. And honestly, the main thing here is that I don't think a lot of people realize that there's a main difference between losing weight and losing fat. And they're very different. See, if you just want to lose weight, forget everything that I just mentioned. Just eat only 1,000 calories per day, don't work out, and see what happens in about 3 months. In fact, don't do that. Please, don't do that. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to lose weight. Oh yeah, you're going to lose a lot of weight. But what's going to happen is you're going to lose mostly muscle mass and not a lot of fat. And you're just going to look like a smaller version of yourself that looks like you just got sick for the last 3 months. And it's going to be the worst thing ever. Because let's say that you haven't seen some of your friends for a very long time, and you've been dieting hard, and you lost all this weight, and you show up and you expect them to be like, oh wow, you look so good, but then they look at you and they're like, oh, wow, are you okay? Did you get sick or something? Tip number 4, prioritize getting a good night's sleep. Look, you guys, honestly, nothing is gonna set you back more on your goals than not getting enough sleep every night. Not having enough sleep is going to affect your weight loss. It's going to affect your actual muscle gain. You're going to feel horrible. You're going to have a bad mood. You're not going to have any energy. And you're going to need to drink insane amount of caffeine throughout the day just to stay alive and not be like all stupid all day. Take this for somebody who used to suffer from this personally. See, the thing is that I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I'm an attorney. So I know what it is to struggle with having really long work weeks. I work 60 hours a week, and I still have to squeeze in time to get my workouts done. And yes, workouts as in plural, multiple workouts in a day. Film these videos, edit these videos for you guys. And it's just me here. There's no team here, so it takes a lot. So I know what it is to struggle with a long workday, but even so, You need to find a way to prioritize your time and make sure that you get everything done so that you at least have 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night, you guys. I cannot stress it enough. Again, you need to get at least 7 to 9 hours every single night if you want to get any type of results whatsoever. Tip number 5, honestly, is just stay consistent. I always say that consistency is king. Look, I've been at this game for a little bit over 11 years. It took me a year to lose all that fat in the first place. And honestly, I feel that by being consistent and being patient, I have not only lost that weight, but I've been able to maintain the weight off for all these years without struggling with my weight now. What I recommend here is just stay consistent with your diet. Don't get frustrated. Don't look into these fad diets, which is extremely low carb, or you're only gonna eat, I don't know, this type of food for the next 2-3 months. Look, stay consistent, keep within your goals, and I promise you that slowly but surely, you're gonna melt away all that fat that you have, and you're gonna achieve the body of your dream. And hey, you guys, if you love content like this and you want to see even more content to help you achieve your fat loss goals, just hit that like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It'll take you about half a second, and trust me, I'll greatly appreciate it from you guys. But you know what? Till the next time, you guys.